Hello YouTube, this is Wisps and Whimsy, and you are watching Starting Out Solitary Subs Week. This week we're talking about legends or tales that mean something to us in our practice. So this is going to probably be a pretty short video because I don't have a specific god or goddess or any particular, even an archetype that I work with in my practice. And so I can't really say that I have a whole lot of legends that are particularly important to me. So I guess I'm kind of on the side of what do you do when you're more of an atheist leaning witch than, you know, someone who has a specific pantheon that they work with. So that is actually something that is part of my New Year's resolution this year. I know many people don't like resolutions and they call them goals, or they say, you know, this is not the time, you know, just a secular holiday that's been designated doesn't resonate with me, and that's fine. For me, I feel like it's a nice way to start a new leaf. It just feels fresh and new because everybody's telling you that it's fresh and new, but that works just fine for me. So what I plan on doing this year is I'm going to try to use To Walk a Pagan Path, Practical Spirituality for Every Day, which is by Alaric Albertson, just to develop a more daily practice. So I'm sure that there will be some research into other archetypes and into pantheons and that sort of thing, just to kind of develop an understanding of them more. And so I think that will help me find any particular legends or stories that really do resonate with me that I'm not aware of yet. I have The Old Magic of Christmas, Yuletide Traditions for the Darkest Days of the Year, which is obviously full of old legends. Most of them are early Christian legends that have a pagan influence. So I do enjoy reading legends. I think that they share a lot of things that people were thinking that were important to them, ways of explaining the world or explaining how humans work, and also obviously some stories that are meant to help keep us in our place and help us make decisions that are for the best of the community. So legends have a very important place, I think, in history, and that's usually where I put them, is in a historical context. As you can see, I also have my tarot set. This is the Witch's Tarot from Ellen Dugan. So, you know, it's not specifically a Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It kind of follows similar paths, but it also, she tries to make it very applicable to her practice as a witch, which obviously would not work for everyone. But I want to learn more about the legends and the archetypes within the tarot this year, and so I'm going to be focusing on that a bit as well. So essentially the basis of this video is I really don't know, and that's kind of my plan for the year, is to kind of find out a little bit more. There is one legend that I feel really resonates with me, and it's not something that, you know, I think about a lot, but Annie of Mirth and Reverence had this video, and it's been ages ago, that told the seasons of the year as a legend with the goddess and the god as archetypes. And the way she told it, you know, it's one of those things where I can't remember it specifically, but I remember the gut feeling that I got from it. And I might look it up again just because now it's really piqued my interest again. But the way she told it, with the gravitas of the god giving himself up and tying that into the dying back of nature at the end of the season, and then the coming forth, the goddess blossoming with new life. And so that was a particular legend that obviously, you know, I live out in the country, and so to me that really spoke to me because I can see it in nature around me, and so I really like that. But other than that, I think I don't know, if you look it up, you know, hopefully you'll look it up and find out more about it, but I don't have any other really specific legends to share, and that was a really poorly shared legend, I apologize. But yeah, so that's really as far as I go into legends and things like that. But I hope that helps you out a little bit, and you know, if nothing else, I hope it kind of encourages you to look into your own, you know, what resonates with you, and just to think about it and how you might let that guide your path this year. So, it actually went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but this is Wisps and Whimsy, wishing you many blessings and a Happy New Year.